Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Blood and Steel. Now, last time around, I had asked you guys what my vassals were actually doing at tier, and you all replied, well, most of you did, and you said that I needed to award a couple of castles, and maybe even a couple of towns to each of the vassals, so that they will actually have something to protect. Now, I previously thought that villages were enough to do this, but apparently not, so we will be hopefully capturing Telrog Castle and trying that out, giving it to someone, and hopefully they will then begin to patrol and protect our territory. Now, before we actually go off and do that, I do actually have a plan of what I want to do. I was going to manage this town and build a prisoner tower just in case I actually need it, and we will also speak to the guild master and potentially get an ironworks or maybe a smithy, as it is called in this particular mod. So, I wish to buy land in this town. That will be the way to do it. And yes, a smithy, to make ironware from iron, of course. That will cost us 17,500, and it will produce 20,000 a month, which is very nice indeed. So we will begin construction immediately, and hopefully that will help us out with our cash. So, I believe now would be a good idea to head on to Telrog Castle, and hopefully be able to take it before any Swadian interlopers turn up. So, let's see how many are actually stationed here first. That may be a good idea, just in case they have a large amount of alephs, but they do not. So, only 922, we should be able to do this no problem at all. Let's go. Besiege the castle. And so we will begin to prepare the ladders. 9 engineering skill should make this a doddle, no problem at all. And, oh, it seems as though we are having some defections from the Kingdom of Nords. 2 of them joined the Rhodoks and 1 of them joined the Swadians. Well, that's not very pleasant indeed. I was hoping they would join the Rhodoks because they are currently at war with the Swadians as well. So that would probably help us out in our war against them. So, let us now lead our soldiers in an assault. And here we go. Okay, so let us hope that we do not actually get taken out by their Aleph, of course. I will be using my Aleph cannon, I believe, once or twice in this, if I need to, that is. I don't believe I do, so let's switch to our axe for now and get our shield out. As you can see, our Alephs are doing a rather reasonable job at defeating the defenders. So far, at least. I know as soon as they get a little bit closer and lower into the valley, they will have a tougher time of it, and that's when our infantry will clean up. As you can see, we are actually getting Templar defenders and cataphract kills, which is actually rather impressive. I did not know that cataphracts had ranged weapons, but apparently so. Ow, okay. Whoa. A lot of explosions going on here. Okay, come on. Let's get in there and destroy these fellows. Yes, there we go. Take him down. Take all of them down, even. Oh my, okay. These guys seem to mean business with their arrows, and their Aleph certainly means business. Oh no, I'm getting shot from behind, I believe. No, please don't die. Don't die, Craven. Oh, there's someone over there trying to shoot me in the back. How dare you? We will take you down. Yes, there we go. Okay, anyone else around here? It does not seem so, and here come my infantry, supporting rather nicely. So, let's head over here and take out some of their archers as well. Ooh, they actually have a cannoneer, which we may have to be a little bit afraid of. They know how to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we are. Hello, archers. Meet my axe. Oh, yes. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Be careful. You never know when you may take a huge amount of damage from a very amazing shot. Okay, come on. Oh my, okay. Be cautious, Craven. Yes, there we go. Okay. I love this axe. Oh my goodness. Oh, and here we go. We actually have some units down here, which we are going to jump on, apparently. Did me jumping on him actually kill him? No, no. The cataphract killed him. Okay, well, that's good to know. This is not Mario, after all. Okay. So, we actually didn't lose any Templar defenders, which is amazing. They seem to be doing an incredible job. Very, very nice indeed. Wow, okay. Well, this is the remaining defender phase. and we should, in theory, have no problems at all. But as you know, Alephs aren't actually very useful in this particular phase. I do only really appreciate them in the initial one. So let's just hope that we can actually pull this off, because you never know, the enemy might be able to, oh my, yes, do a rather serious amount of damage to us along the way. And, ooh, okay, be cautious. Come on, guys. Okay. There we are, take him down. I want some more XP. Okay, I'm going to be using my Aleph cannon here, because that will thin out some of the defenders and we'll be able to advance up the stairs, hopefully give our units a little bit of a advantage, maybe? Oh no, these fellows, they are harassing me. No, I'll file a lawsuit. How dare you? Not entirely sure why they're following me. I suppose they are protecting us rather severely, as you can see. My goodness. Okay, well, let's head up here, guys. Maybe. Something tells me we're not going to get up here by the time these units are actually taken down, which is not always a bad thing, but it would have been nice to gain a little bit more XP. But there we are. We have captured Telrog Castle without any issue whatsoever. So, let's take pretty much all of the prisoners by the looks of things. Yes, there we are. Very nice. Okay, I will upgrade my units after we are outside. And we'll take all of this. Okay, as much as we can anyway. Okay, so here we go. Now, Bunduk already has a castle, and he is not doing anything either, so that's why I was a little bit skeptical about awarding anything to them. But let's try it out. Let's give Telrog Castle to Deshavi, I believe. She's probably going to be the most useful. Would she be the most useful? I don't know, but let's try it out anyway. There we are. She will be the new lady of Telrog Castle. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's good. And it should be automatically garrisoned soon enough. I will actually wait here for some time and make sure that it is actually successful in that endeavor. And so I will cut away very shortly, and once it has been garrisoned, I will cut back. Okay, so Telrog Castle was successful in gaining its automatic garrison, and now we have arrived at Tyr, after of course stopping off at Sargoth to visit the marketplace and sell most of our inventory. So, let us now head in here, and I would like to speak to Deshavi and see what she is actually planning on doing now, because she does have a castle to protect. Hopefully that will mean that she is ready to move out. Okay. I wish to ask you something. No, I want to suggest a course of action. How about this? Will you follow me? I am sorry, I need to attend my own business at the moment. No! Oh, well, okay. It seems they are still in a recess, perhaps? And maybe it will take quite some time for them to, or should I say for her, to leave Tyr and start patrolling around. That would be nice once she does. And, by the way, the Kingdom of Swadia actually made peace with us once again. As soon as I actually took Telrog Castle, they declared peace. So I accepted, and I gained 9 right to rule, which is great, because I believe brigands have a very hard time finding right to rule. Now, it would be quite nice if we could check how much I actually have. 27! Ooh, that's actually very nice. It's actually higher than I thought. Well, that's not bad, if I do say so myself. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the faction relations. No one hates us, and no one likes us, so I suppose what we could be doing now is moving to Wurcheg and potentially trying to take that. Now, as you can see, the party size is doing some rather devastating stuff to our morale. Now, I actually just want to check really fast that I have no Swadian units, because I can imagine that it would be a rather bad idea to have any of those, as that reduces their morale very considerably indeed. So, I think it would be a good idea if we headed to Wurcheg and make sure that we don't actually get pounced upon by any random bandits in the forests here. You never know. I always get mixed up between my faction color and Undead Horde's color, because they are exactly the same. They are red, so Whenever I see villagers, I always think, oh no, it's an undead horde. But thankfully, we are luckier rather than unlucky, so not bad at all. There is a patrol there, which is fine. Okay. Oh, who is this? Hello. Count Harengoth. Ah. Well, I think it might actually be a good idea to take this guy down, because then he will not be able to retaliate when we take Wurcheg, which is most likely going to occur. So I think we'll try it. Let's do it. Oh yes. We meet again. Yes, we do. I'm here to deliver you my demands. Or, we could try to persuade him. No, he is -5. That is a real shame. Okay. I offer you one chance to surrender or die. Even though he never surrenders, which is unfortunate. I would be really happy if they implemented that into Mount and Blade 2. Some more dynamic thinking for the AI, perhaps? Okay. That is none of your business. Prepare to fight. Yes. Okay. So we lose honor, but I don't really mind about that so much. And we will be taking him on. He has 862, and we have 500 odd amounts of units. So, let's actually take a look at the map here. He has 275 on the actual battlefield. Hopefully our tactics are helping us out in that regard. Now I just have to make sure that our cavalry doesn't get too far ahead of our Alefs and our infantry for that matter. So, let's make sure that everyone is up to speed, as it were. So, let's get our cannons spreading out quite a bit. Hopefully that will help us out. I'm not even sure whether they are taking that order and actually carrying it out, because it seems as though they're not spreading out just yet, but maybe they're taking the hold position order first and then they'll be doing the spreading out, hopefully. Anyway, so let's see, is that them over there? No. Ah, I see their Aleph in the distance. Do you see them? They're coming through the trees. Ah, okay, well, let's get our archers over here, I think. This is a lovely flat battlefield, isn't it? Wow. This is very good for cavalry, that is for sure. And let's get our infantry a little bit ahead of our archers. Hopefully that will be quite nice. Let's take a look at the map at their positions. Yes, I think the archers probably need to be a little bit closer to the infantry, but we will see once the infantry get into position what we actually need to do. Now, whose camel is this? This is Ymira's camel, isn't it? What is she doing leaving this camel? How could you? Well, maybe she wants to protect it. Is that her there? That might be her. Yes, it is. Wow, that is rather interesting, to say the least. Okay. Well, I suppose it's better that she actually stays alive, because she is the medic, so don't really want her to charge in, I suppose. Okay, so yes, we do actually need to get these archers quite a bit further ahead and into range. And it seems as though our Alephs are completely wrecking them, which is not a bad thing by any means. It would be nice if we could... Ah, yes, we need to charge in now, that is for sure. Let's go, guys! Charge in, cavalry! And I will actually charge our archers as well, just so that they are actually in range to fire at them. Oh, yes. So, let's go! Charge into battle! Oh, yes. They are probably going to receive reinforcements, maybe? I'm not entirely sure whether they receive reinforcements in the first round. Oh my, ouch. Okay. That actually hurt. More than I was expecting it to. And this fellow thinks he can take down my camel. How dare you? No one destroys my camel. Except me and my mistakes. Yes. Okay. Come on. Oh my. Look at that camel charging damage. That is insane. Oh yeah. That's the way to do it. Yes. Okay. It was actually a rather sound tactical maneuver for them to stay in the trees here, because that prevents the mobility of our cavalry, somewhat at least. Not exactly very much, considering the trees aren't dense, but yeah, it's enough, I think, for some of us. As you can see, this particular horseman had quite some issues against that tree there, and against that one by the looks of things, as you can see. Wow, he is exceptionally unlucky. Usually that is me charging into the trees. Well, at least not this time. But there we are. We won the first round. Not too bad at all. Thankfully, we were on an even battlefield. If it was uneven, such as a lot of rocky hills and mountains, then we would definitely have had some issues there. Okay, so he only has 428 remaining. Let us hope that we have a similar battlefield. Oh my. Why did I say that? I just jinxed myself. That was incredibly bad for me to do that. Okay, well, we will hopefully be able to adapt and modify our tactics somewhat. That does not seem to be in my vocabulary, but we will soon see how that pans out. Now, the one thing that we really have to do is get into a good vantage point. If we cannot do that, then I envisage that we may indeed lose this particular round. Which would be a shame, considering we have so many of these cataphract units. Look at them! Whoa, they have some rather mean-looking weapons, I must admit. Okay, well, seeing as I want everyone to hold position here, I will click on the map and hopefully get them into a rather good position, considering I don't actually know where I clicked on the map in real time. So... it seems as though over here... Okay, well... they're coming up from here. Okay, I think I know where they're coming from. So, yes, here they are. Okay, so... I think what we're going to need to do, actually, is, seeing as our units are taking quite some time to get here, I'm going to use my Aleph cannon a little bit. I'm going to shoot one more time. There we are. Okay. That should be enough to get most of our units behind this hill and supporting everyone else. And then the enemy will break ranks and charge, apparently. So, let us do the charging as well. Come on, guys. I really hope that our archers are up here. Yes, they are. Okay, so let's get them to hold position on this ridge here. That would be amazing to get them raining down death upon these enemy forces. As you can see, we have some mercenary cannoneers doing their jobs and firing their cannons off, and our cavalry is also running in. But this is a rather spectacular sight, isn't it? Wow, we have archers on the side there, the enemy archers, should I say, and we also have the infantry and cavalry running in to hopefully fight and destroy everything in their path. Oh yes. Come on, let's do it. I'm an infantryman in this particular engagement, which is actually rather refreshing, I must admit. Come on, let's do it. Even if I get taken down, I don't mind, because we have actually leveled up. So, that's very good. Come on. Yeah, take him down. Oh yes, Cataphract, thank you. Thank you very much for your assistance. It is well appreciated. Okay, there we are. Not too bad. We actually survived. Amazing. This shield has actually done me a really good service so far, because from what I can tell, I bought this shield a long time ago. I think it was my first shield that I bought, which is really strange considering. Usually I like to upgrade my shield quite a bit, but this shield seems to be doing an excellent job. Not entirely sure whether you can get a better one. I would think so. It would be nice if I could find one. So maybe I'll check in some towns off screen and hope that I can actually find some better quality shields. At least a larger one, because as you can see, it's actually quite small but hardy, so that's not too bad. But yes, 14 renown was our reward for that particular victory. Very nice indeed. And now we have to fight the last round against 211 of the enemy's forces. And it is yet again a flat battlefield. Hopefully we're going to have an easy time once again. Now let us ride ahead here. And we'll see what kind of tactics we can employ. So, oh, I see. I like this map, actually. Very nice for long-range engagements. So, let's get everyone holding position over here, I think. Ah, there they are in the distance over there. Okay, well, what I'm going to try is I'm going to try one Aleph cannon shot, just to see if I can make that distance. And, yeah, that's definitely not going to work, is it? Yes. How about this? Oh, I actually hit them all. Oh my goodness. As you can see, the chat box actually disappeared for a minute there, but as you can see, we're gaining quite a bit of XP there. Not bad at all. We have actually already leveled up, so I don't really need to use it that much. And we leveled up without using it, which was actually quite nice. We leveled it up in melee combat. Okay, so the Alephs are actually quite far away, and I think considering the enemy has 201 and we have 216, we are going to do this like men, and we are going to keep our Aleph cannon all the way back here. So we will have them in reserve just in case we start to lose, but I do not believe that is possible considering we have so many of these Cataphract and Templar units. So it should be no problem at all. Let's get our archers over here overlooking this embankment, and we'll get the cavalry, I suppose, over there, and they can perhaps engage those units walking in that direction, and then we'll get our infantry over here and hopefully engage them with some sort of flanking maneuver, perhaps. Okay, well, it seems we probably want to charge our cavalry in because they are being pelted, should I say, by some merry men and some Swedian halberdiers and so forth, and hopefully we'll be able to take them down without sustaining too much damage. I'm a little bit surprised about the fact that we are actually gaining Aleph assistance. As you can see, our Alephs are all the way over there, so yeah, that is very ominous indeed to actually see them fire from such a distance. And I think I will be charging in our archers now as well so that they can get into range, because I believe they are a little bit too far out of range. We are currently actually doing this only with cavalry units, so yeah, that apparently shows the power of cavalry units in this particular mod, at least the Cataphract and Templar Paragons. Anyway, I can't speak for the faction units, of course. I don't actually know how strong they are, because I am a brigand, and I am not able to recruit from villages unless I save them from bandits and so forth. Ow, that hurt. How dare you? Yes. Oh my goodness, there's so many archers over there. Oh no, we do not want to run into that just yet. Okay. I actually think... Oh yes, look at that. I believe that is our archers over there. Is that our archers? Or is that our infantry? I think they're both running over that direction. Okay, that is great. So we are having a rather cool flanking maneuver going on here with our cavalry, and our infantry and archers are approaching from the front. I suppose so, at least. Now let us run along their lines and do as much damage as we potentially can. With our camel, of course. Go on, take him down. Oh yes. Oh my goodness, this is a war zone. I thought I told you Alephs to stop firing. Oh my goodness. Fire orders. Fire at my command. No! String not found. Oh no. That's a little bit of a bug there, but oh well. I was hoping to tell them to hold fire, but I think it may have been a little late for me to try and find that. So my apologies for that. Okay, well, anyway, we were victorious. 211 taken down, and now we have a chance to take a lot of prisoners. Hopefully we'll find some that are worthy enough. I think these are probably the best to take. And there we go. Not bad. So let's take as much as we can here.